Look, if buddy cop shows are your cup of tea, you should be tuning in to Pretty Hard Cases on Freevee. Season 3 is up and running, so I had to catch up with actress Adrienne C, who plays Detective Kelly Duff, and I even got her to spill the beans on her next project, and all I can say is it's going to be an interesting one. Check it out. Okay, so let's get into season 3. You got to tell me what we can expect this time around, because this is the final season.
Oh, just you saying it just brings the reality smashing back into my face. Well, if you caught up on season 2, you know that Kelly and Sam, the Skelly duo, has been separated. And so season 3 starts off with them being apart for 8 months, and they've come back together. And who are these women? It's almost like a reintroduction to each other in ways, because you know, the duo has been apart for so long, but so much has happened in that time. And part of unfolding season 3, you find out what, happened to Kelly during those 8 months, not only, as a cop, but also in her personal life with Nathan, and where that's leading and where that's going. And so there's a lot to unpack in season 3 for both of them.
Now, just for anybody out there who has not caught up with Pretty Hard Cases, give us an overview of your character. I want people to understand Kelly.
Yeah, Kelly, I would say, to sum it up, and I actually am wearing one of her charms from the show, and this is the Queen of Sheba. And Kelly, her motto is to serve and protect. She believes in that. And so she's a warrior for justice. And, she got a lot of swag too. She's from the streets of Detroit. So she also has that, that cool vibe about how she goes and moves about in the world. But she uses her past and her experiences, growing up in the hood in Detroit, to serve her community, because she believes that there is good, and that people are good. And so you see a lot of not only just the crime fighting of our show, but you see her in the community, and you see how she wants to impact, the young folks in that community and the people that have made her who she is.
Yeah. And you know what? I saw in a previous interview you speaking with, or alongside, should I say, Darren, your co-star, who plays your boyfriend. And you guys were talking just so passionately about what you wanted to portray with each of these characters coming together and portraying Black love. And that is, something putting on the screen that we need to see. And we're getting a certain portrayal of it. And I'm
so
wondering...
Often, yeah, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just wondering if you kind of take that same approach when portraying a Black female officer.
Absolutely. That's one of the things that initially inspired me about this role, was that, it's not just playing a cop, but it is playing a Black cop and a Black female cop. And so you have 2 other unique perspectives to offer, and you're offering at a time where it's not a very popular perspective to offer. But the takeaway was that I wanted people to see the humanity in our officers, and see the good in them, and see that they're I think oftentimes in the Black community we fear cops, and I wanted to shed a different light on that. And then even, yes, as you mentioned, my co-star, Darren Herbert, who plays Nathan, we wanted to shed a different light on Black love, because so often, it's the man leaving, not there raising the family or with the family, beating the family, or whatever the case may be. And we wanted to show that, no, there are men who support their women, who love their women fearlessly and fiercely. And that there's friendship, and that, there may sometimes we may not be on the same page and see eye to eye, but we can navigate that lovingly. So Black love is a beautiful thing.
Absolutely. And I think you guys portray that very nicely. And just seeing that previous interview, knowing that you went into it with that mindset was, it made so much more sense, should I say, just watching it on the screen. So I love hearing that. Now, we have seen you in Orange is the New Black. Now we're seeing you in Pretty Hard Cases. And in this, this series, sometimes, Kelly got to go undercover, but it seems like, we've always seen you in this type of setting. Do you have any roles in mind that would just be so far off the beaten path that you really want to try to pursue in your next project?
Well, it's so funny you mention it. I've been writing a show. It's a solo show. I've been writing for quite some time, but the title is "I Want to Be a White Woman." Is the title of the show? Is that different enough for you? Is that a different perspective enough? But the whole idea is, oftentimes living in a Black woman's skin, it's difficult. And I think we talk about it a lot. But I also, when I look at society today and sort of how we idolize certain things, and how we privilege certain things, I wanna like really look at that idea and like spin it on its head. And so I've been writing this one woman show called "I Want to Be a White Woman" to kind of look at that, that perspective.
Well, I can't wait to see it. It sounds like it's going to be very enjoyable.
It's going to be funny. It's going to be poignant. It may definitely probably be a little jarring, but it'll be fun. All the same.
Well, I'm looking forward to that project. And also for people tuning in to season 3 and should I say the final season of Pretty Hard Cases. Adrienne, thank you so much for stopping by this morning.
Thank you so much for having me, Ashley. It's been a pleasure.
Adrienne was so much fun to talk to. Now